So this has been my go-to mixer lately. It's great. Now, when I first started, I would literally just make a drink and stir it up in the actual glass. But obviously you're constricted if you put ice in it ahead of time, or if you have a bunch of different ingredients, because typically speaking, a whiskey glass, or really any glass if you're making a drink, is often a lot smaller than something like this. This carries a lot of weight. It's sturdy as well. It looks great on your bar cart or your bar or wherever. And it makes it so easy to stir it in here because there's so much more volume in here, and then pour it with a nice spout at the end, right? So as you can see, I already made a little bit of this old fashioned here. It's a homemade old fashioned. It was made, literally with a mix, believe it or not, which is great. Bartender secret sauce and some Noble Oak bourbon. Doesn't really matter what you use, but I love this stuff. It really makes it easy to create an old fashioned at home with practically no effort, again, because it is a mix, and then you don't have to go out and get all the ingredients to mix everything together, all the bitters, and still end up with a mediocre old fashioned. This makes it so easy, and as long as you follow the directions, you literally can't mess it up, right? So I'm going to make a little bit of this, and we're going to stir it up in this mixer to show you how it works. One of those. Again, all this is on the directions for that. And then I'm going to eyeball this just because I know roughly where I typically pour it, right about there. But again, if you want to be particular and you're more of a scientist than, an artist with your cocktails or whatever you want to say, I'm neither. Literally just a guy trying to have a drink. But this worked for me. And obviously, as you can see, there's so much more room in here if you're making drinks for everybody and you're multiplying, obviously, how much you're going to put in there, right? So usually I like to give this like a 20-30 second stir, make a little bit more old fashioned for myself, and probably about 15-20 seconds there. And now you just pour it on in there. Boom. I've been loving this. It's great. Can't recommend it enough. It's sturdy, holds a lot, looks great. As you can see, the design on the glass. Yeah, 10 out of 10.